Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to EXOS by Adidas Runners. Mobility session today is a recovery for your longer and more intense runs over the weekend. I hope you still had plenty of time to recover and get lots of sleep, lots of good homemade nutrition to prepare your body for what's to come this week. So all you're going to need in the session today, we're going to get going right away, is your floor space. We'll follow a similar pattern to last week for those of you who were here. So we'll begin on the ground and then work our way up into a standing, more flow-like state. As I said, just enough space to lay down, and that's where we'll go to begin with. So you're just going to lay flat on your back, and we're going to reset your nervous system, get you guys nice and relaxed to begin with. I'm assuming you've already done some work today, physical or mental. So you've got a highly active neural drive, your nervous system is switched on. So we want to calm it down a little bit. So just laying down, we're going to take some nice deep breaths. We're going to take our breath in for 5 seconds. Hold for 3 seconds and out for 8 seconds. So in through your nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 3. Out through your mouth, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3. Keep going. Hold. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In. Hold. Out. In, keep going with that 5, 3, 8 count. Feel your tummy rise as you breathe in. Tummy collapses down as you breathe out. We'll continue with that same breathing rhythm, but pull your right knee up towards your chest. Press your left leg down into the ground. We're just going to try and get that separation between the two thighs. So keep going at the same breathing cadence, 5, 3, 8. And just hold that position for 2 of those breaths. And when you've done there, grab the back of your thigh and we'll drive the heel to the sky. And back down. So we're going to push that heel up for 5 seconds. And we're going to do it 4 times. And switch legs. So knee high and tight to your chest. The other leg pressed into the floor. 2 breaths. 5, 3, 8. and then grab the back of your thigh. Same thing again, drive your heel to the sky. 5 seconds, 4 times. Next, we're going to roll onto your side. Bring your legs up to 90 degrees. If you want to support your head with your hand or a pillow, go ahead. We're going to take the top leg at the ankle and you're going to push back. So you're not just going to pull straight away. You're going to move your leg back under your own force. And then when you get to your end range, that's when you just pull a little bit further. Same thing, we're going to do a 5-second hold 4 times. Each time return back to that 90-degree position. So you push back under your own force, pull at the end, so you're into a quad hip flexor stretch. 5 seconds, 4 times. We're going to stay on this side, but now taking your top knee to the ground, grabbing your bottom ankle. You're going to pull those legs apart. So we've got some separation again. Nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, roll that top shoulder towards the ground. And bring it right back. So breathe in to the center, breathe out, roll away 5 times. Make sure you're still pulling the legs apart. And slowly release. Move to the other side. So we'll do the same thing, both those movements on this side. So we'll start with the legs at 90, taking a hold of the top leg. Push back into your own force. Just pull in the extra when you get to your end range. 5-second hold, 4 times. And then we'll do the same thing going into that pretzel stretch by taking the top leg over to the ground, grabbing at the bottom ankle. Same thing, breathe in to center, breathe out, roll that top shoulder to the floor. 5 times. Okay, up into a seated position next. We're going to lock into our shin box, or 90-90 position. close to 90 degrees at front and back legs. If you need to shorten your stride a little bit at the knees so that you can keep your torso more upright, feel free to do that. And all we're going to do first is take a bow forward, but I want you to initiate that bow by pushing your butt back. So you're going to drive your butt back before taking your chest down. We're not going to curl into a ball. We want that neutral spine, so we're getting good position. We get into the stretch on the outside of the glute on the front side. We're just going to go in there for about 3 to 4 seconds and then back away. 5 times. Breathe into the top. Breathe out as you lower into the stretch. We're going to stay on this side after your 5th rep. What we're going to do is walk your hands around to the side, still at that 90-degree-ish position. And then the hand that is to the front side of your body, you're going to thread underneath the other. Reach as far as you can. And then open up to the sky. So again, a little thoracic rotation, feeding a little bit into the internal rotation on the back side. Feed underneath. Open up and through. Keep that chest big, like you're being pulled up to the sky 5 times. Last one. And we can switch. Same sequence. So into that 90-degree position. Shorten the angles if you need to. Push your butt back to initiate that bow forward. Stay in there for 3 to 4 seconds. 5 times. Breathe in as you rise up. Breathe out as you bow forward. Now we'll do that same thing. You walk it around to the side. Arm on the front end of your body. Thread that needle through. Open at the top. 5 times. Don't force any positions. Just go and reach as far as you can within your range. End point is where you start to feel that stretch or that little mild discomfort. Don't strain anything. Okay, done our 5 there. We're going to bring it up to a kneeling position. If you've got your sofa, your bed or anything that you can place your back leg on, go for it. Protect the knee by padding out on the floor. So we're going to come into our half kneeling position, rear foot elevated. Tuck your tail under like we did last week. Then you're just going to shift your weight forward to bring that quad and hip flexor into a stretch. We're going to stay here for about 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Nice deep breaths. As always, draw the air in through your nose, Comes in like a wave, tummy fills, then your chest, and then out through your mouth. And we can switch sides. Same thing. Half kneeling position. Give the tail a little tuck underneath and shift your weight forward into that quad and hip flexor stretch. If you don't have anything to raise your foot on, you can just grab your heel towards your butt. So you're going to be grabbing at the ankle again. Okay, we go back to the first side. Same position. We're going to tuck, reach to the sky, and lean into it. Bring it back. Tuck, reach to the heel of your hand, and bring it forward. 5 times. Each time you reset that tuck position, so we're coming in and out of the tension. We're going to do 5. Tuck, reach, and go. Tuck, reach, and go. Stay on this side and take the hand on the opposite side to your front leg across. Keep your tail tucked. I'm just going to rotate and back through. Hand across, rotate, and back through. If you want to, if you're a little tight to your thoracic spine or your shoulder, as you reach across, the other arm can sweep up and over and then back through. All the while we keep your pelvis tucked for 5 reps. Same thing the other side. Tuck, come across. You can either just work the open, or if your thoracic spine, shoulders are tight, go around the clock and swim back through. So we're feeding into those positions we talked about on Thursday of flexion, rotation, extension, rotation. Staying on your knees, coming away from your sofa, we'll go for that wall stretch, knee to wall. So find yourself a point near a wall or near an object. Keep your foot flat on the ground. You're just going to shift your weight forward. Your objective, so if you're starting 5 centimeters from the wall, take your weight and your knee over the middle of your foot towards the wall. If you hit the wall, all you have to do is just move back a little bit. Give yourself more of a challenge. When we're going towards that wall, we push in there for about 2 to 3 seconds. We're going to get 10 of these on each side. So you want to bring a little stretch into the soleus, the muscle at the bottom of your calf complex. Mobilize at the ankle. Much of your weight forward as you can. Don't let that heel lift off the floor. So you can drive your heel down into the ground actively as well as pulling the front of your foot up towards your shin. So we can get a really good active dorsiflexion at the ankle. When you've done 10, switch. Remember, we're going over the midline of your foot. So don't let the knee collapse in. I'm going straight ahead here so you guys can see. Knee, midline of your foot. Create as much of an acute angle here as possible. As always, breathing in as you rise up, breathing out as you move into the stretch. When you've done your 10 on both sides, we're going to come up onto our feet. Get a little bit more dynamic here for these last 5 minutes. So we're going to work the position that we did a lot on Thursday. In that ready position, shift your weight to your left leg. So a ready position, if you guys remember, hips back, chest up, a shift to my left. I'm going to hold my right knee, get as tall as I can. From here, push that right leg back. So now I'm going to get as long as I can. Can get those arms out in that airplane position. Sweeping back in front. We're going to stay on that one leg. 5 reps. So we're looking at getting a little stretch in the hamstring here. Tall, too long. We'll do the same on the other side. So you reset into your ready, your base position. Shift your weight to your right. Grab a hold of your left. Tall, too long. If you need some support, hold on to something. We want to work the stability as well. So we can control our full ranges of motion. Shake it off when you've done 5. So the precursor there. Same thing this time. We go tall and wide. So you're going to step out, push your butt back, and reach your hands forward. Back to the middle. Ready position. Shift right. Stand tall. Step wide. Push your butt back. Reach your hands forward. So now I'm alternating. Each time I return to that base position, shift my weight before I take it tall and wide. Hips sit back. Ready? Shift. Make sure you remember which way you're shifting, not like me. Tall and wide. Shift to your left. Just going to get 3 on each side. Quite tough to remember which way you go. Good. Can we put those 2 movements together, but add in our world's greatest stretch? So go with me on this first one. There's a few things knitted together. Ready position. Shift to your left. Stand tall, holding that right knee. Go long. Stand tall. Go wide. When we get into that wide position, so my hips back, my chest up, I'm going to feed across that bent leg. On the top, pulling in a little, pushing back to the top. From here, I'm going to step back into my long elbow to elbow instep, and then push the ground, reach to the sky. Hand down, shoot your butt back, Lunge position. Drive the heel of your hand to the sky. Stand back in that ready position. A few things together there in that flow. Shift to your right. Grab your left. Go tall. Go long. Go tall. Go wide. Hips sit back. Feet across the knee. Pull in on that top end. Push tall. Element of strength and control there. Stepping back. Elbow to ankle. Rotate to the sky. Hand down. Shoot your butt back. Lunge. Reach. And up. Weight shift to your left. Go tall on your right. You get the picture? Long. Tall. Wide. Shoot. Pull. Push tall. Step back. Elbow to ankle. Rotate. Hands down, shoot your butt back. Knee down. Heel of your hand. Drives. Stand. Shift right. Tall pull left. Long. Tall. Wide. Shoot across. Pull at the top. Push back. Tall. Step back. Elbow to ankle. Rotate. Hand down. Shoot your butt back. Kneel in. Drive. And up. You guys keep going. Do one more rep for me on each side as we wrap it up here. We're going to make this a very common flow that we're including, not just in our mobility recovery sessions on a Monday, but as part of our prep on a Thursday when we go more into the movement quality and strength work. So be familiar with it because it's going to become a common theme. It's tackling and challenging all the key ranges of motion, all the key movement themes that we discussed last week with my extension, external rotation, my flexion, internal rotation, mobility at the ankle, at the hip, at the thoracic spine, at the shoulder. Everything is interlocked and interlinked in that one flow sequence. So learn it, become familiar with it. It's going to drive huge benefits for you in terms of how your body functions. Wrap it up there for today. So we don't need to go through lots and lots of yoga-like patterns or anything. We're not going to spend hours of time addressing mobility, but I'm going to teach you ways and moves that you can feed into your routine there. So as I just mentioned, that flow is a nice one to add at the start, not just when we're doing our strength, but as part of your warm-up before you go out for a run as well. So you're preparing those global movement themes. Thank you for your time today. Hope you feel a little bit looser than when you came in at the start. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again on Thursday. Thank you, guys. Take care.